find granite in general to be quite hard medium. It requires quite a lot of skills. It's got, you know, very technical corners, it's got hard cracks, really blank slabs, you know, whereas limestone, it's generally just slightly overhanging, full of chalk. It's quite an obvious medium, it's quite an easy medium to climb on. It's very 2D. No offence to limestone. I like limestone as well. I climb a lot on limestone. I was brought up in northern England in a place called the Lake District, and also in Wales, in Peláez, and most of the climbs are traditional, very technical, well, not too technical, but very positive holds on them. And you also develop a very careful style because you don't want to fall off. And I used to climb a lot without ropes, which you really don't want to fall off. So you get quite precise with your footwork. I just had no idea about what to expect, because he said that there were holds, that there were regletas, you know, on it. But and then he said, "Oh, warm up on the 7B plus on the left." So I thought, all right, we'll go and warm up on the 7B plus. And we went over there and I climbed this route to warm up. And I thought, oh, I'm feeling pretty good. And then he came over and said, oh, it's the 6C plus. And I thought, oh shit, maybe I'm not feeling quite as good, because it did feel tricky. And then on the climb itself, I just had no idea. I thought I would have to learn the moves through, you know, a little bit of time today, and then maybe try it later on today and possibly do it.
nothing here. Atención. The most difficult, I think, it's just having a lot of faith that your foot is going to stick. So I suppose, you know, you're just having to use really small footholds. And to be honest, I'm going to write an article about Pedriza because I think to improve technique and footwork, I can't think of anywhere better in the world.
The movements of the route, it starts off with a easy traverse leftwards, which leads you in for 4 metres to a bit of a tricky move for a small undercling, and then from there it gets tricky for about 8 metres, and you have very small holds to use and very high steps on a tiny footholds, and it's very balancy climbing that you feel you could slip off any move until finally you escape onto an easier angled slab above, and yeah, feel slightly better about about things. The levels seem about the climbs that I've done so far, the levels have been similar with other areas. You know, yeah, similar with Yosemite for grades. Yeah, with the 8As and the 8A pluses, especially on El Reloj, and similar to limestone route in terms of equivalent. You know, the 8A and the 8A plus that we did there, very similar to grades in Wales and Britain.
The route was fantastic. It was very technical for 4 or 5 metres on really small holds and very balancy, and you have to have your nose to the rock, scrape your nose at the rock, and you feel you're going to fall off. You know, it felt like you could fall off every move for about 5 or 6 moves, so even the clips feel a bit scary, like you could fall off clipping. When I've been very fit, I've been close on slightly harder stuff, but yeah, this is one of the hardest, and it's a bit of a weird, you know, the quite weird routes here, you know, you know, it's the opposite of limestone. They're very easy angles, so they're very technical, and it suits my style of climbing quite well, because a lot of the other climbs I've on-sighted that have been of similar grade have also been quite technical, maybe a bit more endurance based, like Super Cool in Yorkshire.